guys, my name is Annie and welcome back to my channel, Teens Under Christ. As you guys know, we did have some technical difficulties and I'm trying to see the best way that I can possibly still share with you guys the Word of God. So today I am going to be talking about the chapter 3 in Proverbs because since today is October 3, I'm talking about Proverbs 3. I hope you guys are having an amazing Saturday, and if it's not Saturday for you guys, well, I hope you're having an amazing day, and I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for supporting me and everything that I do, and I hope that you guys have an amazing week. So, I don't know if you guys remember, but in chapter 1, I talked about the boy in the home starting out life, and that's what we saw in chapter 1. But I didn't really get the opportunity to share that with you guys, like to share what happened in chapter 2 with that little boy. So I'm gonna go right ahead and say like what happened to that little boy. So in chapter 2, the boy begins to grow and moves beyond the circle of home. We know this because in chapter 2 it talked about the source of wisdom. Sorry, in verse 2 it talked about the source of wisdom, and in verse 16 it's talking about the strange woman and how she was a harlot. So now we're in chapter 3. So what's happening to this boy in chapter 3 is the boy is now to listen to God's law, and he was advised as a child in the home to turn to his father and mother. So we know that he's still talking to this child, which is us. If you look at the very two first words of Proverbs 3, it says "my child," and the same with chapter 2, "my child." So we know that we're being talked by they're talking to us as a child. So it says like, "My child, don't forget my teachings, keep your commands in mind, and you will live a long time, be successful, never stop being truthful." And then it says like, "Write these in your mind as if on a tablet." So write these in your mind as if they were laws. So and then he said, "Then if you do these things, you will be respected by God and men." So these are what is being told to us as people. So if you look at verses 5 through 7, it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Don't depend on your own understanding. Remember the Lord in everything you do, and he will give you success. Don't depend on your own wisdom. Respect the Lord and refuse to do wrong." So right here, as we see once again in verse 7, I just wanted to point this out real quick. It just says, "Respect the Lord and refuse to do wrong." So, as we have seen in the past few chapters, respecting the Lord means having wisdom, and wisdom means respecting the Lord. So those who are not wise are disrespecting the Lord. And so what we're seeing in 5 through 7 is like a verse that's really told, like it's a popular part of the Bible that's like talked about and quoted. But if you also like, a lot of people only quote like verse 5 and 6, but actually it's also like 5, 6, and 7, because 7 is saying like to respect the Lord and refuse to do wrong. So when we see Proverbs 3, 5, 6, remember that it's like sometimes verse 7 gets like taken out of that, but that's actually like a whole group. That's a whole thing. So I just wanted to share with you guys that. Also, if you look at chapter 9, it says, "Honor the Lord by giving him part of your wealth. Give him the fruit first from all your crops." So here we are seeing that material blessings always have a spiritual significance. So the material blessing is the food, but this has a spiritual significance because it's being offered. So the material blessing that God gave us is being offered to the Lord back. Now, if we look at verses 11 and 12, Let's read them. It says, "My child, do not reject the Lord's discipline, and don't become angry when he corrects you. The Lord corrects those he loves, just as a father corrects the child that he likes." So, it says that a Christian should learn this in early life. So, we as Christians should know this from early on in our life. And if you didn't know about this in your early life, well, at least you're learning it now, because it's something like that's really like in our minds. You can also kind of find this like rule in Hebrews 12:5 through 11, and it's kind of saying like Hebrews 12:5 through 11, and verse 5, it says, the Lord corrects you. 6, it goes back to Proverbs 3:11 through 12. It's saying that in 7, it's saying all sons are punished by their fathers. 8, if you have never been punished, then you're not really sons of God. 9, we have to accept the punishment from our fathers. 10, we have to, our fathers on earth punish us for a long time, and they punish us the way taught the best. But God punishes us to help us so that we can become holy as He. 11, we do not enjoy punishment. Being punished is painful, but later, after we have learned from being punished, we have placed by cause, we start living in the right way. So that's kind of like going deeper into that tiny part that Proverbs talk about. It is expanded in Hebrews 12, 5 through 11. So it's saying that if we're not punished, then we are not real children, and that every father punishes its child, and this is done to make that child be a better person, and that it said in the very last verse, it is painful to be punished, but at the end of it all, it's worth it in our life because we learn a lesson. So then if we keep on looking, it says, happy is the person who finds wisdom. Happy is the person who gets understanding. Wisdom is more than silver. Wisdom is more precious than rubies. Nothing is equal to wisdom. So it's saying wisdom is precious, and wisdom will make your life pleasant. Verse 17, it will bring you peace. 19, using his wisdom, the Lord makes the earth. Using his understanding, he sets the sky in place. And then if you look at verse 21, it says, my child, hold on to wisdom and reason. Don't let them out of your sight. They will give you life like a necklace. They will be beauty in your life. Then you will go on your way in safety, and you will not get hurt. You won't need to be afraid when you lie down. When you lie down, your sleep will be peaceful. You won't need to be afraid of trouble coming suddenly. You won't need to fear the ruin. The Lord will keep you safe. He will keep you from being trapped. So it's saying that wisdom should never be let out of our sight, because it's precious, and it's more valuable than anything else in the world. And that if we have wisdom, we're rich. That's what it's saying. If we have wisdom, we are so profitable, and that it will bring peace into our life, and it will bring beauty into our life when we have wisdom and understanding. And then it's also saying if let's say a neighbor comes and asks you for something, don't say, come back, I will give it to you tomorrow. Don't come back, I'll give it to you tomorrow, because if you look back at verse 27, it says, whenever you are able to do good to people who are need to help. So it's saying do good when you can. So if someone is asking you to do something and you can do it, but you say, come back tomorrow, for example, and then we see that is something that the Lord does not like, and that the Lord hates those who do wrong, but the Lord is a friend to those who are honest. And it says that the Lord will put a curse on every evil person's house, but he will bless the home of the people who do what is right. Wise people receive honor, but foolish people will be disgraced. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this Bible verse. I really enjoyed it. It was beautiful, and it was telling us once again it's comparing and contrasting wisdom with folly, and it was telling us and told us laws, and it says you should write these laws in your brain, like you should engrave them into your brain as if they were tablets. So like tablets in their time were like laws, so like put these in your mind as if they were laws that were being told to you. So these are the laws of the Bible, and if you have wisdom, it's the most precious thing you can ever have, and you're richer than anybody else in the world. So I recommend you to have wisdom and understanding in your life. And like I said, not only for the part of being like rich, but it said that it will bring beauty, peace, and like wonderful blessings into your life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. I love you guys so much. Bye bye.